in time, it's 83. Wrestling heroes on your TV. Von Erich fight. Free bucks take flight. Pondwater Dave and Timmy C tonight. World class flashback. Here we go. Action packed show, don't miss it, you know. Legends roar, in the ring they soar. Memories old, but the action's pure. Championship gold, stories unfold. Join the ride where tales are told. World class flashback, here we go. Action packed show, don't miss it, you know.
Hello and welcome to World Class Flashback. I am your co-host Timmy C, joined along with the Tonga John of World Class Championship Wrestling, Pondwater Dave. What's going on, man?
Oh, are you saying that because I've been hitting the head a lot?
Something like that. Can you do this? There you go. You qualify.
See what I can do. I can teach. I taught my 4-year-old granddaughter how to apply the iron claw yesterday. And she knows that if you try to block it off from going to your head, to pull back and go to the stomach.
You got to be careful with that. She's going to get sent home from school. She's going to miss, and then we're going to have all kinds of problems.
Hey,
Grandpa showed me.
Hey, I don't care.
So we are nearing our end of 1983 in this journey, and almost to 84. We're having turkey this week.
Yeah, we're steamrolling our way to the Thanksgiving Star Wars at Reunion Arena. All these conflicts are about to come to a head.
Lots of Freebirds Von Erichs all over the place.
We got loser leave town matches coming up. We got Kamala and David Von Erich on a collision course. We got Mike Von Erich's debut coming up. It's, who
is his debut against?
At Thanksgiving Star Wars.
Against?
General Skandar Akbar.
Because he wanted to take care of him. I like it.
Yeah.
So we're going to kill a couple minutes here. Go on and pull Peacock up. Take it to season 2, episode 42, which means there are 9 more to go in the year of 1983.
We're going to go to Peacock. You're going to click WWE. You're going to go down all the way to the right and choose territories. World Class will pop up. You hit World Class. Choose episodes. Season 2, episode 2. Episode 42. November 19th, 1983 was the original air date.
Which means that it was recorded November 4th.
Somewhere around there.
We believe.
Cage match is not. I mean, that last episode only had 3 of their matches listed on Cage Match. So
that would be a terrible card if you went and watched that live. 3 matches.
Yeah, so I'm sure that we're seeing the second part of this. Season 2, episode 42, November 19th, 1983. World Class Championship Wrestling. And while you're bringing that up, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that this episode of World Class Flashback is fueled by W Energy, the drink that hits harder than a chair shot, but without the crash after the 3 count. Whether you're calling matches, calling bets, or just trying to stay awake after binge watching an all-nighter or watching an AEW pay-per-view, W's got your back. It's packed with vitamins, amino acids, and nootropics. No sugar, no jitters, no nonsense, just smooth, clean energy that will keep you focused from bell to bell. And because W's made right here in the US of A and an FDA-inspected, GMP-certified facility, you know it's the real deal and not some mystery powder from parts unknown, brother. So grab your tub at w.gg, use promo code WRASSLIN, RASSLIN, that's wrestling, and save some cash up to 10%, as a matter of fact, while you fill up on your next match, show, or grind. That's w.gg, promo code WRASSLIN. Stay sharp, stay hyped, and stay W'd up. Woo!
Easy there. So what was it you said you mixed your W in lemonade yesterday?
I did mix. I mixed it with lemonade. I mixed it with a great Powerade.
Well, I'm trying because since we're going back to 1983, I figured I'd get something I drank when I was, 4 years old. And Welch's has a new drink out. It's the vodka transfusion, which is better than any blood transfusion I've ever had. I bet W would be a banger in that.
We could try it. I mean, there's nothing that says you can't mix it with alcohol. And
I mean, I would. Oh, whoa! Disclaimer: I would not advise mixing it with alcohol.
I'm just saying.
But if you like to live dangerously,
hey, energy drinks were originally created as mixers, okay? But
Red Bull and vodka.
Yeah, or vodka and ultra low carb Monster. But Debbie's the real deal. And let me tell you, I'm drinking a flavor right now that's called Grandpa's Denture Water, which is a mango dragon fruit concoction, and it hits really hard.
Grandpa's Denture Water.
I felt like it was natural.
They sent that to you on purpose.
I really need to get with Debbie. I think Pondwater's Focus formula needs to be.
It tastes like denture cream.
If they're going to name it Grandpa's Denture Water, then Pond Water just seems like it's a natural.
Pond Water's butt cream.
I don't think that.
All right. Well, we've given you time now. So season 2, episode 42, November 19, 1983, World Class Championship Wrestling. And we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. Maybe.
And it goes right into the theme this week. We don't have any disclaimers that
it was
we're gonna have a good clean episode, much like Debbie's good clean caffeine. See what I did there, Tim?
Good clean alcohol.
Crossbody on Michael Hayes in the open here.
I'd have kicked out.
David Von Erich with a high knee to gorgeous Jimmy Garvin, wearing my trunks, by the way.
Jimmy Garvin was?
No.
Oh. We were in Dallas Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas.
Bill Mercer's welcoming us in.
Gentleman Chris Adams. At the Booker's brother. Dear Lord.
Did we watch
Buddy
this?
Roberts. Cue ball.
Did we watch this?
No. One of the Super D's against Iceman King Parsons. Okay, so that's why there were only 3 matches on Cage Match.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this wasn't from the Sportatorium. David and Kamala, Lothario, Tonga John, Iceman, Super D. Adams and Mantell versus Garvin and
Didn't
Roberts.
we watch a match where Terry Gordy took out Johnny Mantell with the spike and Chris Adams? Oh, and then Kevin. Okay. That was against Hayes and Gordy.
Yeah. Like we said, they're building towards Star Wars.
Yeah.
Lots of crossover matches.
This is from Fort Worth. This was a fun match because Michael Hayes was the.
Hello, JD.
Oh, no, this is different. Did you see Friday Through the Talion?
I was getting ready to say, like, hey, we saw this, but
no, this is from
a
Fort
different
Worth.
one.
This is the Will Rogers Auditorium, not the Coliseum. Now
So
watch
much
Akbar.
smaller?
I think this is where Akbar's going to actually beat Friday with his riding crop for throwing the Italian.
Akbar dressed like my favorite football team. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
he's whipping. Look at him whipping Friday.
Hey, ow! No, the Brooklyn Brawler wouldn't take that shit. And who was Friday here? Do we know?
That was Jack Dalton.
Jack. Why does that name sound familiar?
he wrestled back in the day, and his son actually wrestled at Dirty Andy Dalton, and I refereed a
The
lot
Red
of his
Rifle?
matches. No, look at that! Oh, oh,
Dang!
oh!
He didn't work that not one bit. Good Lord. Right on the back of his head.
But what we've sold is that Kamala is deaf. I mean, he's very, very afraid of the claw. He does not want the claw put on him. Much like I couldn't help but think about in the Avengers when the Hulk wouldn't come out after Thanos whooped his ass.
Yeah.
That reminded me of Kamala cowering from the claw. Hey, JD Hoops with us.
Now we're setting up Mike, and there we go. Look.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. There's your Star Wars setup.
Yeah. Everything means something. Something simple like that sets it up.
There's your receipt. David kicked him right in the back of the head as a receipt for hitting him with that whip.
Yeah. Yeah, in this setup at the Will Rogers Auditorium, the ring is up on the stage. But I love how they use that to set up a reason for Akbar.
Yeah.
To wrestle Mike. Oh, we're recapping cage matches.
This is actually where we started our journey on this.
Yeah, this is Christmas of '82. Look at him using the cage the way the cage is intended to be used. Kerry is stoned off his ass.
Cutting the promos as only he can do. Which, by the way, they just put up one side of the cage. You can tell that there's no cage behind him.
Yeah. In the dungarees. Mercer called his jeans the dungarees.
That Braves hat cost Michael Hayes about 8 cents.
He got it. That's a truck stop special right there.
Guaranteed. Whoa! I would have kept it on if I were him.
Michael Hayes is incredible promo, man. He's unmatched.
Well, putting him up against Kerry, probably not.
Look at how Kerry, just look how they use that steel cage as a weapon, like it's intended. And back then, they didn't. A lot of time, they didn't even call him a cage; they called him a fence. It was a fence match. All right.
So this is not the Sportatorium.
Don't you love seeing the kids? Yeah.
Why does it look so bright? It's lit differently or something.
Don't you just love seeing the kids getting up on the apron trying to get autographs?
Yes.
There's the Barbarian. Got that TWA like he likes it. That stands for Teeny Weeny Afro. Jose Lothario.
77-year-old Jose Lothario here.
Man, he was over, Jack.
Well, his hair was not.
See, you're watching it. You're
His
watching
hair,
it.
his hair was combed over, is what he was.
Dude was over though, man. I saw this week in history, he had won the Texas Heavyweight Championship.
What year? 1922?
72, I believe.
22. Gotcha.
72.
His rookie year, 1922.
Barb looks good here, man.
You know what's sad is Barb looks good here. Barb doesn't look near as good as he's going to look in 5 years.
No, I mean, Barb's going to completely transform, but right now, he looks like he could just slip right into the bloodline.
He does, yes. Wrong set of islands he's from, but yes, he could.
You know, if he's a couple years later, he could have been in the Samoan SWAT team.
Instead, he got paired with the warlord who has no island heritage at all.
But they got to put in a really nice program with the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't bad when you're working with the top tag team act in the world.
Well, and then they went to WWF and went straight in with Demolition. So
yeah.
Of course, then he got paired with Andre or no, that was Haku that got paired with Andre.
Dude, I'm in my feels about this building on this episode for some reason.
It is lit different this week. I don't know what it is. Maybe they got new bulbs.
They were constantly
a lot of people wearing blue up front.
They were constantly up in the production.
But doesn't that look different to you?
Yeah, I think we've got I think you're right. The lighting has got the picture so much better.
Who's our ref here? Pondwater.
I'm trying to get a look at him.
He's actually dressed like a ref, so we know it's not David Manning.
That's
I don't know, but he's got the best hair in the ring.
I don't know if his trying to remember his name, but maybe it'll come to me. Yeah, we got Chris Adams and Sunshine. Chris Adams will have Sunshine in his corner when he challenges Jimmy Garvin for the American Heavyweight Championship.
Up in the production value, speaking of that, the cameraman and all the guys working the ring all now have World-Class Championship Wrestling T-shirts on.
Yeah, they probably have, and I think they have Channel 39's logo on the back of them. Channel 39 was the best of the UHF channels in the DFW area. It was also part of the Christian Broadcasting Network.
Oh, Jesus. The Family Channel. Tammy Faye.
No. This was 700 Club. Would have been Pat Robertson.
That doesn't make it a whole lot better. Same game being run, except Pat Robertson.
Well, no, I'm just saying that the Christian Broadcast Network is why the World Class had such a huge syndication.
That's funny, because if they knew what Kerry was doing backstage, they'd have probably dropped him.
Look at Jose stomping the toes.
Man, Barb had gigantic calves.
There's a photographer at ringside. You're going to see him in a minute. He's down there on the right corner. He's got gray hair, gray beard. That's Buddy Myers. Buddy Myers took a lot of legendary pictures for World Class Wrestling. Incredible photographer.
Great beard, too.
Whoa. I love how he brought the arms back to do the headbutt like he wasn't. He didn't catch that, you know.
Well, he wasn't going to do any damage.
Jose,
Oh, damn.
he's throwing. Jose Lothario is a multi-time Texas brass knuckles champion.
Damn. He's throwing live rounds in there. No wonder Barb was so mean. Jesus.
I love how he leads with the head. Listen.
High flyer, Jose Lothario. I find it funny that Jose Lothario pulled up more on the butt to the chest than he did on any of the punches.
That's the only thing that he left any daylight on.
Everything else was smack right up against his
I'll
face.
tell you what, dude. Jose Lothario was over, though. He had
Obviously, he just beat Barb. Damn.
When I wrestled as the Super D.
That's what Tep says. Now remind everyone who the Super Destroyer is.
Those are the Irwin brothers, Scott and Wild Bill. Scott Hogg and Wild Bill. Super Destroyer number 1 is Scott.
So he's the one that is not in the ring this time.
That's referee Larry Hayes, by the way. I like how the seconds, World Class use seconds. When they were getting the ring gear from the wrestlers, they actually checked the wrestlers for the referee.
Believe we've discussed that in a past episode.
It's just, something different about how great World Class Wrestling was. And this production value is probably the best in the country.
Yeah, definitely at the time. There was nowhere in the country that was lit better than this, except maybe Mid-Atlantic. Mid-Atlantic did a really good lighting job back then. They were wrestling in a much smaller venue.
We got Dan Bynum. We got Keith Mitchell.
Yeah, Keith Mitchell. Still doing it today.
Is he? I thought he retired.
He
He retired from AEW.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Maybe WWE will hire him back. Whoa! Shots fired. Vern, we're coming for you.
We've put our television program now in Chicago and Minneapolis,
Which is straight up AWA territory.
wonder if the Irwins are going to pull that twin magic on this match.
That's what I was thinking. Is you come out like that, you should do it every match as a heel, or if you're the Killer Bees, every match is a face. Which that whole angle was kind of stupid in WWF because they'd come out without masks on and finish the match with masks on. Like the ref wouldn't know what was up. Oh, he just wanted to wear a mask all of a sudden.
Did you see what he did? That he showed the referee and he open-handed him.
Yeah.
And then he showed him again and he open-handed him. And then he turned him and he gave him one with the fist.
It's called psychology.
Love it, man. Kids, this is what they call working.
This actually is not Bill Elliott. This is his brother.
No, yeah, this is Scott. Sure. Yeah, this is Scott Hogg. You'll later see them on a AWA Super Clash as the Long Riders.
The what?
The Long Riders.
The Long Riders.
Yeah.
Did they ever get a tag team name that wasn't somehow phallic? The Super D's, then the Long Riders.
Sure, was jobbers in WWF. They weren't dicking around, Timmy. No dicking around.
That dude's puffing a heater.
If you're watching along and you need a time code, we're at 1956, 1957, 1958, 20 minutes, 21 second, 2, 3.
I thought you were talking the years that Jose Lothario won championships. 1955, 1956, 1958.
Oh, the disrespect that you have for Jose Lothario.
Just trying to be funny, sir. Just trying to be funny.
Try harder, sir.
I've just now kicked that cough from Germany. Fighting those Nazis was hard on my sinuses.
Oh, wow. What a drop kick. Did you see him? He put it right on his chin.
Still wasn't as stiff as the shot from Jose Lothario.
No. Barb must have really pissed Jose off at some point.
Said, damn kids in this ring.
But, watching that, if I ever get the opportunity to ask Barb questions, I'm going to talk to him about his time as Tonga John.
I've heard Barb talk. I can't ever understand a word that man says.
Okay, I'm sure that right now he's got the referee pulled. Nope.
Look at that. They didn't take a shot. Good thing Andre wasn't on the card here. He stepped over the rope. Andre to throw a shot at him.
Yeah. Double chop to the throat. 1, 2, and he kicks out. This is a good referee, by the way.
Those masks don't look very breathable.
Wonder if anybody knows where those masks are now.
I bet the goon knows. Yeah, maybe not. They don't look like they have the best craftsmanship on them. I'm surprised how much offense the Super D is getting against Iceman. Iceman was big at this point. So what do you think?
Iceman is going to feud with the Super Destroyers quite a bit and he's going to use different tag partners.
So on these masks, what do you think they were made of, actually? The same material that the tights are made of, or
yeah, it's probably polyester. I've got some wrestling masks here in my office. I could probably look at them. My mask has a kind of a foam feel to it.
yeah.
It's polyester.
When you buy a lucha mask in Mexico, they kind of have a little foam on the inside of them. But these don't look like they have any foam in them.
I think that was more of a clothesline than a fist to the neck. It looked like a short arm clothesline there.
Punch in the neck's a hell of a move, though.
Yeah. Back elbow. Iceman's on fire.
That guy on the front row
did not hook the leg. Gotta hook the leg, Ice.
And that's what that guy in the front row is telling him.
Strong little man. Setting him up for the butt. Nope.
I think we're probably going to get a time limit draw here.
And he's in the ropes. He's in the ropes. He's going to back off the Iceman. And now we're doing the twin magic. Doing the switchola.
No, maybe not. Maybe.
It's going to pull him out. It's going to small package. Watch it. It's going to be a small package.
It's not very nice to talk about Iceman like that. Kicked out right after 3. That right there is wrestling.
Yeah. And man, look at that old man. That old man's losing his shit.
When he gets back to his gas station, he's gonna whoop someone's ass. Trust me.
There's videos where you can see him. He was yelling one time, and they put in one of their music videos, and his teeth popped out, and he caught him.
That's awesome. That's a grown ass man who thought wrestling was real.
Till the day he died, and he did have a heart attack and die at the wrestling matches.
Well, that's the way he wanted to go.
He sure did. Here he comes.
Now we have just finished the feud with Precious and Baby Doll. No.
We just got started with Precious and Sunshine.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna get this match at Star Wars? Precious versus Baby, or
no? We're gonna get Garvin.
Sunshine.
Chris Adams is challenging Garvin, and Sunshine will be in his corner.
So he called her Sunshine.
Yeah, saying she's the real Sunshine. I don't know what we talked. I think we talked about it earlier this year that Jimmy Garvin had a precious in Florida, and he started paying so much attention to her that it was costing him matches because he was more trying to impress her than win matches. And he kept losing. But the rumor had it is that it was actually causing him a problem at the house. And that's when she jumped in and replaced her.
Not a surprise.
So when she had to go on maternity leave, they slid the cousin in there.
I think the talk in the back was, "Hey, Jimmy, why don't you slide her the salami and get her pregnant? We'd like to move someone in."
And Tully just recently talked about that they wanted Sunshine. They wanted Sunshine to be, but that was who the perfect 10 was going to be. They couldn't find her. Tully told her that she was in rehab and nobody knew.
Really?
And that's when they found Baby Doll, Nicola. Coming off of her work with Gino as Andrea the Lady Giant.
Well, she was a badass.
Josh
woman.
Garner says that Ronnie Garvin's highly underrated. I think that Ronnie Garvin takes a lot of flack.
Adequately rated.
I think he takes a lot of flack because of the poor booking while he was NWA champion. And I think that more people remember that 30 days that he was booked poorly than everything that he did to get to where he was.
You want to know what he was underrated as? A ring announcer.
Yeah.
When he did the introduction for Greg Valentine.
But Ronnie Garvin was everything you wanted in a wrestler. He's so believable, man. He looked like,
but
I guess it looked like he was,
too.
But it looked like he was beating the piss out of Flair because he was.
He claims he's from Seattle, Washington. That's some of the best work ever.
And man,
that is what I will always associate Ronnie.
I love that American title that they used there. That it was, it was the Texas title, it was the American title, it was the TV title.
It was the title.
And I don't know if anybody's noticed in the last few weeks that we've been watching this, they're giving Johnny Mantell a hell of a little push.
Well, of course, his brother was.
Of course, he became the television champion because of the tomfoolery between the ladies. But that's how he got the TV belt off of Jimmy Garvin. But even when Johnny Mantell's been losing, they've made him look strong.
So is this kind of the beginning of Jimmy Garvin becoming part of the Freebirds, like the honorary Freebird?
That's going to come a little later. I mean, when the Bad Street video comes out, he's in it. But they just recently, had a match where Michael Hayes didn't have a problem throwing him under the bus being the reason they lost. So really, 84 is when they're going to start ramping that relationship up until Jimmy leaves.
It's funny because in NWA, when they are the Freebirds, it'll be Michael and Jimmy.
Well, Gordy started spending a lot more time in Japan.
Because that's where he made his money. If you notice, those guys that made their money in Japan weren't necessarily the strongest promos. Andre.
Yeah.
Vader.
But Terry Gordy was a strong promo.
Didn't matter in Japan, though. It just mattered that you were a badass.
No, and he looked the part. 285 pounds of romping, stomping, graveyard destruction.
He was the part. He didn't look the part. He was the part.
If you need a time cue, if you're watching along with us on Peacock Season 2, Episode 42, we're at 32 minutes, 45 seconds, 46, 47, 48. Right now we got Chris Adams and Buddy Roberts. Buddy Roberts still wearing the headgear, even though we've seen him without it. Headgear and a wig.
Which is funny because they shaved his head how long ago?
The 4th of July, wasn't it?
Yeah. His hair would have grown back by now.
Was it the 4th of July or Labor Day? But it's been plenty of time to grow back.
So he decided he wanted to be
Don't-
bald for a little bit.
Don't mess around with that Freebird hair cream.
Nah, that's bad news.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll
you
keep
don't-
you bald for half a year.
Yeah, at least. I think that the junkyard dog would still be blind. I think he might have gone to one of them voodoo women in New Orleans and got it restored. Chris Adams with that deep arm drag on Buddy Roberts. Here comes Johnny Mantell from the second rope. Have you noticed that a lot of them are using the second rope and not the top rope?
You know why?
Because it's wobbly for one.
I was going to say, look how loose those ropes are.
But that could be, going from territory to territory, and in some territories, top rope was illegal. Oh, that knee rock, Johnny Mantell.
I guess here's the question I would ask you, since you have more in-ring experience. Was it easier on you running ropes if the ropes are looser?
No.
Still hurts either way.
Well, no, it's hard not to fall out of the ring.
Even with
the loose ropes. I mean, when you hit the ropes, you got to get that arm up on the top rope, because you don't want to slip through the ropes. It'll snap your head for one. But I find that loose ropes in this day and age, loose ropes will get you hurt. Josh Gardner says it's a shame that Gordy didn't live a clean lifestyle. I agree, Josh. Gone way too soon. Way too soon.
His daughter is lovely, though.
Love Miranda.
Very lovely human being.
I've been fortunate enough to share a locker room with her. I really like her.
We had her out to one of our events a few years ago, and she wasn't able to make the event, but she said, "Hey, I'm still coming." And she hung out with us for 4 hours, and we sat there and had a few adult beverages and shoot the shit on wrestling, and she's fantastic.
There ain't Gordy couldn't deny her.
Yeah.
She looked like her daddy.
Hell, she damn near sounds like him.
Her brother's quite the performer too, Ray Gordy.
I don't know that I've seen him.
Remember Jesse and Festus?
Yeah.
He was Jesse.
Okay. I would have thought Festus, but that's a different guy.
Yeah.
Carl, or not Carl. What's his name? Gallo. Luke Gallo.
Luke Gallows.
By the way, give credit here that the babyface tag team has matching outfits, sort of.
Yeah.
But they don't look anything like the heel, so you're not going to get confused.
No. But have you noticed that the face tag team is working the heel, keeping them isolated to their side of the ring? It's like reversing the heat.
Yeah. Well, as we've discussed,
all right,
gentlemen, Chris Adams
coming back in
backstage.
The crowd is chanting, "We want sunshine."
Pondwater is obviously in that crowd leading the chant.
You ain't lying, Jack.
Someone put a shirt on that little boy in the front row. Little boy out there with his shirt off. Where is Monte County, by the way? They keep talking about Booker's brother being from Monte County, Texas.
I think Monte County might be in southeast Texas. I'm not sure. I'm really not.
Well, he was probably all district running back then.
Johnny Mantell, brother of Ken Mantell.
Well, Ken Mantell would be.
Ken Mantell's a former NWA junior heavyweight champion.
And the Booker.
And the Booker. Booked for Fritz, booked for Watts.
He was pretty good at booking, by the way.
Look at that cop down there just lighting a cigarette at ringside.
Yeah. What do they care? Not like lung cancer's a deal.
No, dude, you didn't go. You come out of this. If you come out of the Sportatorium reeking like smoke.
It's worse than a cruise ship casino. All right, so what is the guitar pick there in the background on that pole? What was that?
It's a clock. It's a Pearl beer clock.
Nice. You should track that down.
I believe Stone Cold Steve Austin has it.
You should buy it from him. He's probably needing money at this point.
I think he's okay. And if he needs some money, I think the Saudis have an offer for him.
Probably. They got an offer for everyone else. I'm waiting for him to pick up World Class Flashback, honestly.
I'm just hoping that if one of those sheiks or a prince or somebody's a Ric Flair mark, and we could send them the message that I made the final 3 count in Ric Flair's career.
I don't think they're necessarily huge wrestling fans. I think they're fans of just owning American sports properties.
They are actually wrestling. They like the old stuff. They really do. I mean, they were asking WWE to book wrestlers that were dead.
Well, AI. Well, The Undertaker, I get that. They think he's dead. That's fine.
Oh, we got a double down.
Were they asking for
Sunshine,
Jose
listen to
Lothario?
that crowd. Listen to that crowd.
Are we going to get Sunshine here?
Oh, no, we just got the hot tag. The crowd is, listen to him, man.
I'm sure Sunshine got the hot tag back in the day.
Super kick.
So much talent.
Here comes Sunshine. She must have gone to wherever they sell those pants and bought one of every color.
I just assumed they painted them on her. How do you think you get in those pants?
I pondered that question a lot. To dream the impossible dream.
Was that Shawn Michaels there?
No, we get Shawn Michaels through here in a couple years, though.
Well, that looked an awful lot like him. She got a see-through shirt on? What are we doing here?
Getting over, Jack.
Well, I mean, we're getting something that starts with an O.
It seems like I think they got disqualified when Sunshine was actually spraying Jimmy Garvin in the eyes.
The new Sunshine.
That didn't last long.
And probably a little bit of white diamonds from Liz Taylor.
Man, she knew how to work, dude. She
I think old Kenny boy there was getting him a little feel as he was trying to pull her off.
This was the last match of the night. You can see everybody's piling out. That was an exciting main event.
That was.
They were definitely establishing Johnny Mantel as more than just enhancement, you know? He was definitely
he was
mid-card.
definitely high mid-card level.
Yeah. You remember when they first got on the scene that they were taking video of all the opponents. So now he's saying, I got the tapes. Sunshine provided the tapes. And now I'm game planning against, I'm going to get this American Heavyweight Championship. And the championships are presented as a big deal.
Yeah.
And when he says the reunion show, he doesn't mean like everybody's having a reunion. It's with the arena is called Reunion Arena. It was the former home of the first home of the Dallas Mavericks, the Dallas Stars. That it's no longer there, but they built it when for the NBA franchise to come to Dallas. In the medical records.
Yeah.
Mickey Grant. Mickey Grant was the other name that I was trying to come up with. We got Mickey Grant. We got Keith Mitchell. We had Dan Bynum.
All right.
And next week, I don't have any descriptions for the next few episodes. I think we're a couple of weeks away from the Thanksgiving show. But my Peacock is just giving me from the Sportatorium just a basic. They're not giving me specifics.
It's just next week wrestling from the Sportatorium.
Wonder what November 26th is going to bring us. Let me tell you. I can tell you real quick.
Well, that's got to be Thanksgiving. Star Wars should have happened at that point.
No, we're going to be from the Sportatorium. No. Google's not giving me a. Kevin defends the American heavyweight title against. Kevin's not the American champion. Don't know what that episode's going to have on it.
All right. Well,
I guess
either way,
I could click on it and find out real quick. We're back to having for the next episode. We're back to not. It's going to have some problems.
Oh, good.
Next week we're going to recap We got a new opening next week. They're doing recaps of Mike Von Erich being attacked by Michael Hayes. 6-man. We got the Von Erichs versus the Freebirds for the 6-man championship on our next episode. And then they're going to do they're going to show Ric Flair and Kevin Von Erich. We're going to get to see Ric Flair and Kevin Von Erich one more time, Tim.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think it'll be like the third time we've seen it now. It's going to be a star-studded episode on our next episode of World Class Flashback, exclusively here on Mark Out Moments. This has been a fun episode, Tim. I'm looking forward to us getting to Thanksgiving. I was there. It was a fun night of wrestling. Lots of surprises.
Where can we find it anywhere? Could we do that maybe as a fun episode?
It's going to be it's a regular episode of World.
Oh, it's going to be part of the episodes. Perfect.
Yeah, they'll probably cover it over 2 or 3 episodes.
It'll probably be a couple of December.
Yeah, the beginning of December.
All right.
Definitely. And then we'll be rocking on to Christmas, where David Von Erich's going to get his shot at Ric Flair.
Perfect. All right, Pondwater.
Oh, spoiler alert! Ric Flair will be the champion at Christmas again. We hadn't got back to we hadn't got to Starcade yet either.
Nope, because he'll win that back there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time on World Class Flashback, exclusively here on the Mark Out Moments Network. Good night.
Peace.